Good morning, YTPC. Philly Piper Mike here. It is Monday, October 11th. Currently 62 degrees, 63 degrees. Going up to 72. Really? Man, people. Drivers. Today I'm smoking my Viprati slightly bent canted egg, sandblasted, kind of like a tortoise type of stem on it, oval shank. Trying to get this blend the light here. So today I am smoking Amphora Kentucky blend. And I gotta just preface this with that I'm just not a Kentucky guy. I don't mind it. It's not bad. I don't mind it in certain blends, but it's straight into like an old dark fire. This, it's not something that I would normally reach for. To me, and it's the same thing that I get with a lot of burley blends too, is it just kind of seems one-dimensional to me. Which I guess people can say about Virginias, but to me, Virginia blends are, seem to have a little bit more to them, as far as flavors, and I don't know what it is, but I don't mind every once in a while a burley or a Kentucky. So I enjoy them occasionally, but in no way am I a Kentucky guy or a burley guy. I'm a vapor and a Virginia guy through and through. So I can definitely puff on a Kentucky or a burley here and there. I'm trying to get into burleys a little more. I smoked some HH burley flake this weekend, and I enjoyed it. Kind of just smoked it, and I enjoyed it so much, I was like, I'm gonna have to start diving into some burleys again. And this is kind of what I did the same thing with the Kentucky. I had this once before, smoked it like a bowl or two, and then just let the pouch sit, and it got really dried out, so I just ended up just tossing it. And that was whenever it came out, maybe like a year or 2 years ago. The thing about Kentuckys that I find, or at least with Old Dark Fired and with this, obviously they're both made by McBaron. They can be a kind of a pain in the ass to rub out and get going. It's like your typical beef jerky, super dark, wet blend that for some reason, I don't know what it is, I guess it's just the characteristics when they press it or they steam it or whatever they do. But Kentucky is like, man, it's like it's made out of like rubber. Like you just rub it out and it's just like, it's super tough, like jerky. It's literally like rubbing out like beef jerky. If you had to rub out beef jerky, like just gets chunky and takes a while. You gotta break it down. that being said, this is a good Kentucky blend. This is probably my, not that I know of, excuse me, many blends, but this is my favorite. If I had to pick a straight Kentucky blend, or a predominantly Kentucky blend, this is definitely the one I would smoke. I like it better than Old Darkfire. It's a little bit sweeter, I think. I definitely like it better than Bold Kentucky, because that stuff is just, talk about one-dimensional, just super strong, super too earthy for me, just too much. And the way that I kind of like with Kentucky, I really enjoy like the first maybe half of the bowl, and then it kind of just loses its flavor and kind of just gets like very monotone down the rest of the bowl. That's where I like go where for me, at least my palate, Virginia's they kind of change down the bowl, and they tend to get better the further down the bowl you get. They get a little deeper, a little bit more full flavor, where Kentucky, I feel, again, for my palate, they kind of just like lose their flavor. Burley can do that sometimes too. And again, I don't know if it's just me not giving those blends enough of a chance or what, but trying to give them some chance. So we had a good virtual pipe club meeting. We didn't have a guest. We kind of just talked about the Richmond show, the people that went, and stuff like that, which was a good show. As I had briefly talked about, there was a couple members that were missing, Oliver and Jurgen, who have branched off and started the International Pipe Smoking Lounge, which is great. I mean, hey, the more pipe smoking communities we have, the better. The more Zoom meetings we have, the better, in my opinion. I enjoy that. If I'm going to sit and smoke a pipe, I'd rather sit and smoke a pipe and talk to other people that are sitting and smoking pipes. So they're trying to, iron out the details on when they might have it. So initially, I think they were saying they were going to have their meeting was going to start at what did they say, 4 p.m. Chicago time, which is, I guess, 3 p.m. Eastern, which is basically a hour into the virtual pipe club meeting, which I immediately had just voiced my concern about the fact that, if you're going to have another meeting, it'd be great if you could either, if you're going to do it Saturday, do it before or after the meeting that's already established, and I realized, they're leaving as moderator and vice president, basically, is what Oliver was, of the virtual pipe club, and they want to start their own. So you're going to have all their members are going to be members of the virtual pipe club. It's going to be, everybody's, to me, they're all my friends, everybody's good, my book. So I feel like doing that, the the way that I had said to Jurgen, I was like, it's kind of like having a pizza shop and then like having your best friend open a pizza shop right next to you. It's like you're kind of taking business away from that pizza shop. So it's like, you know, I don't think people are going to be in the middle of the virtual pipe club meeting who they've, you know, which is well established, they've been members of for, you know, well over a year and a half, and leave that meeting halfway through to join this meeting. I just feel like that could get ugly, and then people are, you know, could have to choose sides or choose their, you know, their allegiance to one club or the other, and I don't want to see that happen at all. You know, I would rather see both of them exist, you know, individually. So you know, the virtual pipe club is set. It's 2 p.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern. So to me, you either do the International Pipe Smoking Lounge meet from 4 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern, or from, you know, 12 noon to 2 Eastern. It's, you know, it's got to be somewhere. To me, if I was starting another one, I would definitely do it either, you know, off end, or maybe Sunday or Friday night or something, somewhere other than the same time of this meet. Now, unless it's being done to spite the virtual pipe club, which I don't think it is, and it really, and you know, and I understand that they're up against, with the international community, time constraint as far as people in China and Japan, people in Australia. You know, it's not like, hey, we'll just do it at this day, because 4 o'clock, you know, Eastern is great for people in the States, but it's not good for people in Japan or Indonesia, where it's, you know, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I get that. So it's tough. If it was me, I would either consider doing it like Friday afternoon or Friday or Saturday morning or Sunday morning or something. But hopefully it gets, you know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. But you know, I would love, you know, and they said, hey, it's going to be open-ended, and you know, there's no hard time, and people can come and go when they please, which is cool. I mean, they can start it an hour before, and then just people will filter in after it starts. I mean, that's not the end of the world. But I'm a little surprised that you know, DDR didn't address the elephant in the room. I know Bud had kind of you know, brought it up and just said, you know, I know Oliver stepped down, and Jurgen's not a moderator. You know, I hope there's nothing bad going on. You know, and David kind of sidestepped the question. So I think, you know, he needs to just address it, you know, head on, and just explain what happened, because we don't, you know, I have an idea as to, you know, what happened, or why the reasons that Oliver decided to step down and Jurgen came with him, but I think it should at least be addressed, just to, you know, to put everything out there. But anyway, enough of that stuff. So yeah, I mean, Amphora, they don't make anything bad. You know, the Virginia blend is one of my favorites. The Burley isn't bad either, and you know, for being a Burley blend. And this is good for being Kentucky. Again, it's not really my cup of tea, but it's definitely good stuff. I do enjoy Kentucky now and again. So give it a go. I mean, it's definitely cheap enough to get into. It's probably what, $7 or so. So I've spent a weekend with this lighter. I do really like this lighter. Again, I wish it was smaller. I wish they had like a mini version of it. It's just a little bit bigger than, although you do get used to it. When you first get it, I'm used to the Corona Old Boys, and it's much bigger, but it seems to shrink in size the more you use it. I'm just getting used to it, but it is a very ingenious design. It's definitely a beefy lighter. You're not going to worry about breaking it or dropping it, anything like that. So, but anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. I've got some more virtual responses, so get your VRs in. We got one more week to go. As far as I know that I've seen, and there might be some out there I've missed, I think I have about 15 entries right now, virtual responses. So as of right now, you have a 1 in 3 chance of winning. Because it's just five prizes, so there's only 15 entries. I like those odds, but get them in. It's quick. You can make a video and not have to be on camera if you're not comfortable with that. If you want to just use your phone and film the pipes and talk about the pipes, that's cool too. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. So you guys have a great start to your week. I hope everybody's doing well. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and remember, the left lane is for passing. See you guys.